Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage's back in Car Mechanic Simulator for another rebuild. Today, let's rebuild the Mercedes Pagoda. I don't want to make a stream out of this because we're only doing the one car. So let's try to, not play around too much. And I'll just leave this here because we'll need it for the Lotus. So I guess those windows are considered part of the car. This was a junkyard find if you hadn't figured it out. You can kind of tell what parts are part of the body once you restore the body. We're gonna be tripping over this crap. This has a unique transmission, just like some of the other Mercedes do. It's not of a starter, so we can rip it right out. Only has 3 bolts. Most of them have like 5 or 6. No weird stuff. No. We actually have a battery. That's a little unusual for a junkyard machine. Yeah, I have a... Let me show you my inventory real quick. Yeah, I have every wheel type in my inventory except off-road 1 for this car. So we might, you know what? I'm just gonna put all that stuff in the warehouse. Wait. Yeah, hell with it. There should be enough room for all of it. Because we don't need any of this right now. Okay. I know I put some stuff in there I shouldn't have. Oh. There actually are some parts that go unused in this game, which is kind of interesting. A lot of these parts are actually for an old Atlanta trespasser that I took apart. Yeah, old Atlanta trespasser. That's basically a whole engine. Just throw it up there. That's basically an entire bolt Atlanta trespasser in an inventory. Basically every part you would need to build one. And that's when I realized that barn finds weren't worth it. Because like literally you have basically a whole car that tends to not start because missing like one piece. Auction house cars usually start. Because auction house cars are usually complete enough to start. I really do hope that barn finds are more worth it in the new game. Can't guarantee anything because I don't know much about it. And we may not see it on console for a long freaking time. If you remember This game came out a whole year after it did on PC on consoles. We didn't get this game for a year. Keep that in mind. So I was gonna do a test on all the tire types in the game to see if they actually make a difference, but it might take a while. I keep throwing it off, like, for no reason. We got one of those complicated asses, don't we? You know, 2021, 2022 they're gonna be great years for games. We got a lot of good stuff coming, especially because the new console generation really hasn't gotten started yet. I could say Microsoft hasn't released an actual exclusive yet. You can't call enhanced versions of existing Xbox One games like proper exclusives for a new console. You were saying the port of Forza Horizon 4 is the best game on the Series X? It's obvious they didn't release enough. No fuel pump? That's pretty typical of these kind of cars. Wait, could this have a different engine? I almost think it could. This has an i6. I think there is a version with a V8 out there. Check something. There are no swap options, so maybe it's just a different version. Taking me as weird as the Porsche we built. It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna have a lot of unique bits. I really did fail to set a timer, so I don't really know what I'm sitting at. I believe we are done. Yep. I was grabbing my phone off the floor because I put it down there to charge. Oh, we didn't take apart the engine. We're a bunch of dummies. Where do we start? Where the friggin' crap do we start? Timing chain sprocket. Then timing chain, cam gear, cam. Then we can take off these weird looking cams we have. And the, oh no, individual rocker arms. Are you kidding me, game? You guys know I hate these. Individual freaking rocker arms, and they're not repairable. So we're gonna have to buy a bunch of these things. There's only 4 camshaft caps. There's about 10 rocker arms. Let me see. We'll take them all off, then we'll go into assembly mode, and then I can see. Only 1 bolt, though, but individual rocker arms, seriously, game. Could have done like the Dodgers did, where you did like sets of rocker arms. Okay, it's gonna need 12. It's gonna be 2 per. It's gonna be two per cylinder. Unique water pump, which is probably not going to be a performance version. I6B alternator. Same one from the Trespasser. Let's flip this thing upside down. You know, this block doesn't look to be in all that bad of shape. The block is actually in 100% condition. That's strange. That is really weird. We don't have any crankshaft bearing caps or rod caps. We actually have none of those. These pistons coming straight out. We're just gonna leave the engine block there. It's 100%. There wasn't a lot we could repair. Most of the things that we took off were non-repairable items. Okay. You know, I don't actually think water pumps are a performance part. I keep forgetting if they are. No. There are actually none. Glad I bought a bazillion of those. I have the knackered one. Alright. That's the filter we'll need. Because you guys saw we took out the filter base. That was left over. The crank is broken. So the i6 M130. We'll just type in M130. Well, first, let's do it this way. We have a cam, engine head. Oh, this is nice. We have all these bits that we can install, which is great. Okay. Let's grab that up, because we're going to need it. Let's just buy all the parts I know we're going to need. I don't know if that was repaired, so I'm going to hang on to that. I know we didn't have that. Didn't have one. We'll get to those when we get there. I don't think this is repairable. Wait, I didn't grab the crank, dummy. Let's actually go inventory. Sell anything less than 99%. Not 100%, because they'll get rid of anything you bought. We don't actually need those, so. Crankshaft pulley I6. One very big bolt. Power steering pump I4, wasn't it? Yes. Six of those guys. Ooh, not that one. Was a nice shiny one. Now, regular I6 oil filter. We'll need crankshaft caps and, oh, we also need six of those guys. Six of those. We need these, but I don't know. I don't know how many. I think we need 5 or 6. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. Crankshaft bearing cap. We're gonna need 3 of those. No, we're not. We're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need 5 of those, right? 5. This is going to be the last car, at least out of this batch that I have, that is going to be completely missing whole engine bits. They have a Lotus in the back of the shop, and then we have another couple other Mercedes to look at. And we're just going to make those videos. Because I've found a way to be efficient enough that I don't... Because I did that Porsche in a half hour. And that was a very not complex car, so we should be able to do this in due time. Let's get to the oil filter. I6. That's not how oil filters work, though. Every car has a unique oil filter, pretty much. Like, car manufacturers have unique oil filters. That fuel injection is really nice looking. No, I'd like to see a Chevy pack so we could actually get like a Corvette fuelie. Alright, so we need fan. fan B. And we're gonna go back to the engine. Front of that all sorted out. It's pretty simple front. Okay, so we need four camshaft caps. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rocker arms. Okay, here we go. It'll be worth it in the end, they say. Have you ever had to put on 12 individual... Well, I guess this is not as bad as the B12s, where you have 1,000,000 camshaft caps. There was like, what? 25 camshaft caps on the Pagani motor? These aren't that bad, though, because they only have one bolt. But, because I'm not using a mouse, so... Honestly, this is where a mouse might come in handy. Alright, so 6 plugs. Okay, we're gonna need distributor, and a rotor, but I don't know what kind of cap it uses, so we'll wait on that. Trying to be a smart guy, but I don't think I'm being very smart. Let's be real. I didn't know if I had any. Oops, I put the wrong one on. Don't have any of those. Let's get some of those because we're gonna need them. Every car uses the exact same one, so. Fuel filter that floats in space, which most cars have a fuel filter in the fuel tank. Okay, we did not have a special throttle, did we? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Wait a minute. It's using the throttle from the M186, so it's the old... It's the 300 SL motor. We have a lot waiting for us for that, but no throttle. I'm actually going to leave that there. Uses the default cam gear. We're missing something. Oh yeah, the timing chain. I probably assume we don't have the sprocket, but we'll get there in a minute. We don't. Yeah, we did repair that. That's good. Distributor. Rotor. I6. We won't need anything else from here, I don't think, so I'll leave it there. I think that's it. I don't see nothing else. Yeah, we're done here. One way to find out for sure. 100%. A little bit more than usual. We're gonna check the stick every time now. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, wait. Not done yet. We ain't done yet. That was not repairable. Throw our battery back in. No brake servo, that got broken. That actually doesn't lead to anything. There would be a pipe. There would be a small little hose that would lead from the throttle to this piece, from what I'm deducing. No ABS on this machine. I'm gonna pick this thing up. Wait, starter motor? Okay, the exhaust manifold has to be put on from down here. That was not installable on the engine block on the engine stand. Full custom exhaust, that's nice. We don't have a transmission, so good enough excuse as any to get a custom. Cannot throw a drive shaft in, so we're gonna. Alright, this uses a general starter, which is infuriatingly in the exact same position as the V8 one, but it has to be done from on top. I know we don't have one. I don't know why they're different, because they shouldn't be. It does not seem to be a glitch, because they probably would have fixed it. You know, I would have forgotten about it if I didn't put it on now. Oh, those got broke. Jeez, we were unlucky. Alright. Not those, dummy. Now let's get the brakes going, then we can tell what we need. And then, like, calipers and whatnot. Oh, we need pads on me. All that got fixed, and I have extra caliper cylinders because I bought them by mistake. Okay, suspension parts. Fun. Let me double check here. Front suspension cross member B. And upper suspension arm. We broke both of those, so we'll just get two. Sway bar A, if I'm not mistaken. It's just sway bar. I'm on rear dummy. Okay. We need rubber bushings. This is gonna be our last one. Turns out we had one of those. And like B. Those are not repairable. I know that for a fact. Do one at a time. Don't rush it. Because you guys saw what happened the last few times we tried to rush it. Let's go over to the other side. Butt things up over here. The wheel hub bearing is like one of the worst things to try to click on. That loader's was definitely looking fine back there. I'm gonna double check if we built one because I don't remember. We did so much back in the day. I don't know if we didn't. Oh, we got the tie rod or the end link. Yeah, there it is. Let's see what kind of damage we got in the back. Yeah, we need a gas tank. We don't even have that. We only have one of those. One of those. Two of those. This one shouldn't take too long to put together. Every time I say this one, I think about Devora from Mortal Kombat. We only have one of those. This one. Like... No, when I say, like, this one. Because she's not a single being. She's a bunch of little bugs. Okay, I'm gonna see all the bits we need. Axle knuckle housing C. We have the rear drive axle. Wheel hub 3. I think we'll need that, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what leaf springs look like, so we haven't got there yet. We only have one. How about U-bolts? We have 2 U-bolts. And it's shock B. 2 U-bolts and 1 plate. Other than that, I think we're done here. Oh, rubber bushing. We're already out. Drive shaft, we don't have one. The drive shaft is actually not, I don't think it's actually part of this. It is not. Or maybe it is, and I just miss it because I'm a bloody moron. I don't know. Maybe it's under engine. Okay. One more side, then we can drop it down and do wheels. Kind of surprised it doesn't use the rear suspension air shocks. This is more of a luxury car. We don't have that. Oh, wait, I missed a rubber bushing. Okay. Alright, body panels, then we'll do tires. Don't have one. Don't have one. That was repaired. It didn't come with rear bumper or tail lights. Don't have it. Alright, so we're gonna need basically everything except the trunk. Hey, hold on. We never took that off. That's because all the other windows are considered part of the actual frame. Conveniently, everything is there in order because the last thing we need was out of order. I think it was at the end, so it was easy. And like most cars, the grille is considered part of the frame. There's only one mirror on this car. Didn't come with any of the windows, really. Except the windshield. And in reality, that windshield would have been busted out. I'm pretty sure vandals would have probably broke it over the years. This is before cars required 2 mirrors. There actually was a time when you could get At a passenger side, mirror was optional. Alright. We don't have to guess the OEM tire size this time. 185/80 R14s all around. That makes my life easy. I think we're gonna bump them up though. $14s, right? Oh, wait, we don't have to do that. 185. We'll try 205s. See if they fit nicely on the 14-inch wheel. So we'll keep the same profile of 80. Not gonna buy those unless I have to. And we'll go vintage race tire B. Yeah, sure. Wait, no. Slick tire. Use slick tire B. 4 of those. 14. We'll do 245/85. 205/85. 80s. Let me just double check that was the correct profile. Yeah. Well, these could look bad, so you know what? We're just buy one just to be safe. 205/80. I'm not going to repair the wheel. I'm just going to put it on and see how bad it looks. This is a wider tire, but I didn't make it thinner. I'm gonna put it on the car and see what it looks like. Ignore the rust. We'll fix that. Don't try this at home. Always put new tires and wheels on together. I'm just making an experiment here to see. Then I don't have to worry. I probably could have repaired the wheel, honestly. I could have. Fits pretty nicely. You know what? We'll leave the same sidewall. So take that apart. Repair the wheels. So we'll get 3 more of those tires while I'm waiting on that to match. 205/80. So we're going to reuse the same wheels. I'm just going to put slick tires on them to give them the best chance at a good track timing. I mean, from what I've noticed, slick tires are necessary. Okay, 2 of them are too broken to even fix. In the meantime, we'll buy 2 more wheels. These do look kind of ridiculous. We could have went for a slightly lower profile tire, but it kind of keeps the same look while still having a bit of a wider tire. Yeah, we're done with those. I'm used to having to do like 100 of these damn things. You know what? We're gonna do California plates this time because then I don't have to worry about putting. Because California uses both front and rear plates, so it'll be considered 100%. And yes, I guess we'll get the interior. Oh, we didn't need 2 wheels. We can sell it for the price that we need. Same price we got it for. Right through the door. Pop. 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 That color is absolutely ugly, so we are going to change it. How do you make a white? No, saturation 0, then brightness at full. You don't want to make it chrome, why not? Something different. We never made a chrome car, and oh my god, that is definitely chrome. Dining room. Holy chrome, Batman. You can't... You know, we're going to take that back in there, and we're going to put the white vinyl on it, because it'll look better. You know what? We'll see the black. So under most lights, you won't even see the white at all. Clip B. I know what I forgot to do. Distributor clips. I always forget them. We need 2 of those. I always forget them. Every single time. You guys are long-time subs know that we always forget the distributor cap clips. I'm going to put my hands on this thing. Clip A missing from the car. What's a clip for? What's clip A for? Okay, there's a clip on the... There's only one clip, but there's a clip on the air filter housing. Is that all, game? Yeah. All right, we should get at least an extra 100 horsepower. I'd like to assume. Not quite, but I mean, considering that we couldn't put a V8 in this car, I guess we'll take it. Those wheels do look quite obnoxious. Oh yeah, license plates. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... If you guys really want to see every single tire taken out on the track, I'll do it. If not, I'll just sell those tires. Matter of fact, I'll probably just sell everything in my stash. I don't need any of it. I shouldn't drive that bad. 200, like 300 horsepower is like where you want to be. We're under that, so it's still floating. Yeah, sub-minute, not this thing. It ain't fast enough. And also, it feels boaty. This thing feels like driving a boat. I'm not even kidding. Supposedly they fixed the handling in the new game, so we'll see about that when we get our hands on it. Alex had a really cool crossover idea. BeamNG Drive and Car Mechanic Simulator. Like how you can make cars in automation and drive them in BeamNG. Why don't we smash up cars in BeamNG, import them into Car Mechanic Simulator and fix them? That actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I mean, it wouldn't be something I could ever do, but I'd definitely like to see it happen. Anyway, guys, we'll sell the car and then we're gonna say goodbye. But I'm not done though, because I'm gonna make another video that I'm gonna put up tomorrow with the other Mercedes. Or maybe the Lotus. I'm going to see if I built the Lotus, because if I didn't, I'll just freshen it up and sell it. Alright, it's not worth much. It is 100% all over. Restoration bonus wasn't much. At least they made these Mercedes come somewhat not crazy money. Because, like, you could sell a 2008 Jeep Cherokee SRT8 for $200,000. This Lotus is probably more valuable than that already. It's not, but that's because it's probably got terrible pieces. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys know what to do. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the bell. You guys know the drill. See you next time. Goodbye.